Great day, everyone. This is the Divine Alchemist. And today, I want to talk to you about something that is super important. I want to talk about universal law. Now, every time you go on the internet, or every time you go on YouTube, all you hear is people talking about manifest this, manifest that, the law of attraction this, the law of attraction that. But if we're being honest, for most people, they're having some trouble making the law of attraction work, or at least that's the way they perceive it in their reality. Well, what I'm here to tell you is you're not alone in that, in regards to feeling as though you're not having success with the law of attraction. And the reason why is because a lot of people just don't realize that this universe is governed by many laws. The law of attraction is just one of them. And in fact, the law of attraction is just a smaller part of the law of vibration. So what we really need to understand is that you can't just choose one piece of a recipe and expect to get results. For example, if you were making a cake, you can't just put sugar in a bowl and then expect to have a great cake an hour later without putting it in the oven or doing any of the required work in order to create that. So the law of attraction is a great law. It's a law that works, but we really just need to understand that there are many laws. There are universal laws that govern this universe, and it governs the way our mind works. So this is something that we need to understand. Now, it is a great example of one law, so I do want to focus on that. And I'm going to be making many videos in the future, and we're going to cover a lot of the different universal laws. But today I just want to talk a little bit about the law of attraction and why people feel like it's not working for them. So to be honest with you, it is working for you because the law of attraction is always working. It's not something that you turn on and then you turn off and then you pick it up and then you put it down. And that's how a lot of people feel. The most thing that people talk about is, hey, go ahead and create your affirmations and, look in the mirror and say them and, all of that. And granted, those things are important, but to be honest, if you're not putting intention behind it, then you're wasting your time. And that's literally the most important part for the law of attraction. And I know once I understood that, it really transformed my life, because when I first started doing affirmations, it just felt like a chore. I felt like a task I was doing just because someone told me to do it or because I was expecting some type of result, but not even actually believing it. So, once you understand that the belief is important, the intention is important, the visualization is important, and you put all of those pieces together, just like I talked about earlier with the cake, you're gonna get an amazing cake if you can really figure out how to do that. So it's always working. So for example, if you start out your day, you wake up, you're in a bad mood, you get in your car, you're like, man, it's raining outside, this is about to be a terrible day. Next thing you know, crazy things start happening. You run out of gas, you're late for work, they got your order wrong at the breakfast place, and your day is just spiraling and spiraling out of control. And you're attracting that because you're living in that vibration. You're putting yourself in a space where everything that you do is just aligning with it getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And in that experience, the law of attraction actually is working for you. A lot of us don't really understand that it's not just positive. We attract what we attract. So whether it's positive, whether it's negative, whether it's indifferent, you're still gonna get what you put out. It's kind of like Drake said, it is what it is, you get what you give. That's a very true statement. And if you really want to transform your life, you gotta look at your habits. You gotta look at the things that you do every day. And the things that you do sometimes, or a lot of us like to focus on the bigger things, those are important, but let's be honest, what's more important is your habits. And let's just take it to anything in your life. I mean, even if you go to the gym, if you want to go bench press and all you want to do is just bench press at the gym and you lift 250 pounds, you can get the biggest chest in the world. But if you haven't worked on your biceps, you're still going to look crazy. So it's important for you to understand that everything is balanced and everything works together. Just like this physical world, our mental world, we have to put everything together. We got to figure it out. And we got to put those pieces together. And that's a lot of what I'm going to be talking about on this channel, is how to put those pieces together, because unfortunately we haven't learned that, and that part has been left out of our experience in regards to growing up, in regards to learning. and in regards to really just trying to work on our life. You know, we go to school for 12 years, some of us even longer than that, and not once do they talk about spirituality. The only thing that we do is we gain fear-based beliefs that keep us afraid of ourselves. But what's really true is everything that you need is inside of you. And if you actually use the universal laws and you use them to your benefit, there's nothing you can't do. But you can't work with something that you don't understand. You know, you don't know what you don't know. So what the goal is to figure out what you don't know. And once you know what you don't know, you can put it to work and you can actually create the life of your dreams. And that's what we're going to be talking about here on this channel. So today I just wanted to focus a little bit on the law of attraction and give you a little bit of an introduction of what we're going to be talking about. But we got many videos coming. We're going to talk about a lot of different laws. And if you just want to get a sneak peek, I actually did create an ebook called The Divine Explanations. And it talks about several different spiritual laws, some of the ones that I use to help me transform my life. So if you do want to get a sneak peek, you can go ahead and grab that book. I'll go ahead and throw the link at the bottom of this video. But, you know, until then, just look out for these videos. If you like this content, definitely like it, hit the subscribe button, and, you know, share it with your friends, because we're going to be dropping some jewels and I'm going to be adding immense value to your life. So thank you for listening and look out for my next video. I'll talk to you guys soon.